random dude, like, wearing a sweater vest who they just put in the trunk. I don't get it.
Yeah. Like, who is this guy that he warranted getting kidnapped?
Who are these masterminds? Okay, we're live again. I got it working. We're good. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch, I believe.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Someone's dog is really upset.
Yeah, it's my dog. Yeah.
Oh jeez, Remus. My goodness. Get your ish together. Oh jeez. Alright, where do I want to go? What should I go do?
Rick.
Let's go do this combat challenge. There we go. So we're still waiting on Max. We have 4 Off Topic Gamer members here with us today. Well, we will have 5.
What? We're the good Off-Topic Gamer.
Oh my gosh, when's the last time we've had 5 of us?
Ooh, it's been a while since we've had.
It's been a
while
time,
since we've had
yeah.
5. It has been a minute.
Half the time it's always we're playing
been a
Fortnite.
while.
It's like you can only get 4 guys in there at once.
Yeah, it is a little
exactly.
weird
so
with 5.
4 just works better. But now, obviously, as you can see by both Robbie and I screens, we are playing Spider-Man.
There's something a little more important than Fortnite right now.
Oh,
That's so true.
way more important than Fortnite.
I think we all bought Spider-Man, right? I think everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
I believe
That,
so.
honestly,
crazy.
that might be like the first time we've all bought a game together.
That's not a multiplayer game.
Sure.
I mean,
yeah.
and why would you not? I mean, this game is amazing.
It is.
Dang,
It's
Spider-Man,
quite
that's
good.
why.
It's quite good. All right, we're doing a combat challenge here.
Better jump in and save
Oh,
that
heck
guy.
yeah, but
Like just everything. Everything is good, except for like. Does anyone find it kind of stupid that if a guy has a crowbar, you can't just like punch around the crowbar?
great.
Like,
Is anyone also concerned that sometimes you can throw guys off buildings?
no, if you watch closely,
Oh,
a
that's
lot of times he'll actually stick them like to a building when he throws them off.
Yeah, the keyword was sometimes.
Sometimes he just straight up murders
Sometimes the
fools.
guys fall to his death, and Peter Parker has no remorse over that.
Like this guy was just like a drug dealer, just trying to make it by, and he died because of it.
Trying to
I
scratch
have
it by.
noticed that. Even earlier in the game, I don't remember who he was talking to, but he was like, "Oh no, I don't kill people."
Like,
And then he's just chucking people off of buildings and stuff. It's fine.
I mean, they're fine. Like, prove to me that they're not fine. That's the thing. Did you see any blood? I don't think so.
That's true. Maybe he just like webbed them to the wall of the next building or something. I don't know.
So another thing that and this has been brought up. I know like Damage Control does a lot of this, but like all the web that Spider-Man uses.
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah, because it's like super ridiculously tough.
Right.
So I'm sure cleaning it up would be like the worst.
Well, no, because it at least in the older ones, that's always displayed in the comics because it dissolves after 3 hours.
That's true. Yeah, they do say
4
that.
hours. At least
Really?
that's what it was in the comics. Yeah, he designed it that it
Yeah, because
dissolves
he
and,
says to like muggers and villains and stuff all the time. He's
Oh,
like,
that's
all
right.
well,
Yeah, that's
the
true.
cops will come pick you up in a little bit, and
Because I just
you'll be
watched.
free in like 4 hours or
Yeah.
whatever.
I honestly just watched Homecoming this morning because I've just been on a really big Spider-Man kick, and like what is it, Donald Glover that he puts some
oh yeah.
he holds him to the table and he's like that'll wear off in like 3 hours.
Miles' uncle.
Yeah,
Whatever.
and he's like I have places to go, like
I got ice cream in the trunk.
I got ice cream in the trunk.
like yeah, things I got to do. All right, well, hey,
So
I didn't do too bad on that one.
we don't have Max here yet, but
Yeah, we're still
No surprise.
and
Apparently he has
Yeah,
to update his game because he hasn't been playing enough.
Yeah,
Whatever.
dude, who
Sad.
doesn't put their PlayStation in rest mode? Come on.
Right? Like, this is 2018. My goodness.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the
What
Stone
kind
Age.
of monster is he?
He is such a monster. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, let's do
He's a monster. He knows what he's done.
Monster.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, what were you gonna say, Isaac? It sounded like you were going
Oh,
somewhere
I was
with
just
that.
gonna say we could just go ahead and start our topics with. Obviously, it's all Spider-Man today because why not? It's
You know, for an off-topic
Spider-Man
gamers page, we
PS4,
do a lot of topics.
right? Like we're not very good at being off-topic gamers, actually.
Yeah,
We're
we
always on
always have
topics.
topics, and we always want to tell you when we're gonna do our topics.
Yep.
Get over
We got to get better at that. Just being totally off-topic.
No, it's fine.
Our next caller reports a problem I saw coming a mile away.
I love the James Jonas
Oh yeah, I know.
Adams.
Sometimes I'll like just stand there and listen to him while I'm waiting
Right.
to get to a mission, just because I'm like, hey, I want to hear this. It's so funny.
Imagine what sort
What's
of
going on over
TV
here?
and personality would dress up like that in the first place.
So what I was gonna say was, we're all kind of at different stages of Spider-Man PS4, but what has been your favorite part of the game so far?
Lock your windows.
Ooh,
Herbert walks among us.
favorite part. I'm pretty sure I just said my favorite part was James Jonas. James, gosh, why can't I think?
I'd say the
Jeez.
size of the city, like how, like it seems to be to scale of New York City.
Right.
Pretty massive. It's awesome.
That's like intimidating.
Yeah, that reminds me of like playing Arkham Knight for the first time, and it was just so
Oh, yeah.
massive. You're just like,
But like times it by 5.
yeah.
Like seriously, it's crazy.
Well, I feel like there was, I don't remember which game it was, but one of the Spider-Man games had an open world like this. But
I think a
not
lot of
this
them have,
massive.
haven't they?
Obviously not this massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking quiet.
I honestly did not
Hey,
play.
Max.
Oh, hey Max.
So sorry for my delay.
Hello.
It's fine. No one's judging you silently.
I mean,
Thank you.
I might be.
I mean, besides Zane, but that's normal.
Guess so too.
No, I think
Oh hi.
it's hard to go anywhere besides the art. I mean, I think the city makes the game, and I think just it seems like the city is alive. You know, like you never go anywhere and think you're like just by yourself. Like you feel like you're in a busy city that like is just full of people. I think that's probably my
It's not a
Favorite.
bunch of like cardboard cutouts.
right. Yeah, like there's people doing things everywhere.
That'd be funny if there was cardboard cutouts.
I bet there is. You probably find them.
Dude, have you seen the thing about the ships?
Yes,
The, like,
yes, I've seen that.
You know, the boats like
Yeah.
floating in the harbors or whatever.
Mhm.
Apparently, the figures on those are not quite as well like rendered, just probably because
Well,
they didn't spend as much
Because
time on
they don't
it.
want you to go out on the boats. They look like
Why is Spider-Man by the
It's funny,
water?
but they're
they look like Donald Trump.
just like square faces and stuff.
Yes.
I think my favorite part is, I mean, obviously I'm like a Spider-Man fan, so just seeing all the different suits in action is pretty awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I just died.
Oh crap! Dang it! Terrible
Darn it.
stealth mission.
Speaking of suits, I gotta switch it up. I just
That was a
used the
bad
white
stealth
spider,
mission.
so I need to get a new
I can't.
one
I
here.
can't see the names. Okay. Hey man says, "Sup guys?" And he says, "Stealth is awesome in this game." I do like. I'm doing one of the stealth missions on our YouTube stream.
They see the
Ooh,
hostage is dead.
nice.
This
I like
one
the
is.
stealth too.
This one has a little more levels to it, actually. I haven't done this one yet. I do like the stealth aspect of it, but at the same time, how many times does Spider-Man just rush in when they have a hostage and he just beats everyone up and they leave the hostage alone?
Yeah.
Because in the stealth mission, like, as soon as one person sees him, he like raises his hands and he's like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Hanging out.
Don't worry about it.
The suit power for the vintage comic book suit is quips. Like, he just says stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
Insults the enemy. I love that. That's the tag for it.
That is so
Insult the
funny.
enemy.
That's great.
Wow. That is hilarious. I think, all the different suits, the massive map is obviously awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only like, my game progress is at 73%, so I still have a decent amount of the main storyline to go here, I think. And
Maybe
so
that's-
far, I haven't seen as many like classic Spider-Man villains as I'd like. I know there's a bunch that show up at the end, but
Oh, really?
I don't know. I grew up with, you know, all the villains that went into the Sinister Six and, you know, all those classic Spider-Man guys, and
Mm.
I think eventually Vulture shows up, Rhino shows up, who else shows up? Zane, have you beat it yet, Zane?
Have you got to Tombstone and everything yet? Then have you done those? Side
Yeah, I got
missions?
through the
Okay.
Tombstone mission.
We got two.
It would be like, I know Arkham Knight has like a ton of Batman villains,
Oh yeah,
which is
everywhere.
awesome. Like, just in different ways, even if it's not a main mission, you know, it's just like hey, there's like a little glimpse of it or whatever. I don't know. I just like to see more villains. Just
Do you
for-
think
you're-
it's? Do you think it's because
Yeah,
it's? Do you think it's maybe because they're not as? Gosh, what am I trying to say? Like in the Batman games, it's like you take down this villain, and then a little like an hour or two more into the game, you take down another villain. And where this one, it's kind of all the villains are either you get a couple at the beginning, and then it sounds like you get a bunch at the end. Maybe that's the issue.
Well, I mean,
'Cause they're not
Isaac,
spread
you're
out
close.
enough.
Just wait for Act 2 to start, Isaac.
Yeah, I'm like,
Ooh,
I think I
Taskmaster
must
just
be
caught me.
in
Hey, Taskmaster.
I'm like just at where they're getting to the prison breakout here. So I'm like getting to the point where I'm gonna see some more, I think.
I'm fighting Taskmaster
but-
Taskmaster right now.
I did like the
Nice.
Taskmaster fight.
Dude, that was
my-
a
it's my-
great part of it.
It's
that
my
I
second
did
fight.
not
How many fights do you
That
fight
was
him?
awesome. I think it's just 2, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is my last time fighting him then. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Dude, he's definitely the Deathstroke of this game.
Oh yeah, he's epic. I loved the Taskmaster
Alright,
part.
let's-
My move. Can't block if he's incapacitated. I don't know if you were paid to kill me or recruit me, but
I really
How
hope.
far are you, Zane? I wanted to. Yeah, I see that.
I thought you platinumed it.
No, I'm just about to. I'm at like 97%.
Dude, just. So
Well, I was gonna do it this morning, but I was like, you know what?
What do you have left? Just crimes and stuff that you're finishing up, or what?
No, just the main story. I finished up the rest of everything this morning.
Gotcha. Nice.
I don't know.
We're just like, I need something.
Oh,
for the
okay.
stream.
Heard that. It's a half handy.
Max, how far into the game are you?
fan, why don't you come fight with me?
All right.
Sorry, I was
Good talk.
listening. I had Jim mute. I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt any. I was like,
You had us on mute?
Energy sword?
Oh my
no,
god.
I was on mute.
Wow.
I was on mute. I was like, oh,
Wow.
I was trying to. I am 49% of the way through.
Oh, okay.
I just got done with. Like as you were talking, the cutscene of MJ and Peter and Chicken after she went on Tombstone.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
spoilers.
You're not. I mean, you're
Sorry.
not too far away from where I'm at, actually.
Spoiler alert: they eat chicken curry in this game.
Don't lie to me
Look
like
out.
And that
that.
offends you?
You don't
It's
lie
a
to me.
doozy.
School's out,
Big one.
Taskmaster.
So, no, loving the game, and I'm sure everybody else has said everything. It's really fun.
Okay,
Just,
why at an accident are there like 30
I don't know what
thugs?
you've covered, so I don't know what to do.
Basically,
Well,
we're just
they-
talking about our favorite parts of the game so far.
I think they set
Oh, okay.
up those accidents, Mark.
6 figures?
Some of them.
My favorite part was and again, I don't want to give away the spoiler, but the big thing that happens at the rally, I'll leave it at that. Really, that was a cool scene. It was a bummer scene, but it was like, I was like, oh, I didn't see it coming. Okay, here we go.
I think
So,
you can.
yeah.
I think we can mention that Miles Morales is in the game. I don't think that's much of a spoiler.
For sure, yeah.
I don't. If,
If
that's what you're. I'm
enjoyed,
just saying,
like-
if that's what you're trying to cover up, I don't think that's much of a spoiler.
Well, I'm just not. I don't know who's played it and who's not. I know
Sure.
some people haven't played it, so yeah. I would say that's been my favorite part, and I would echo what Isaac said. An expectation I've had coming into this is going against more Spider-Man villains. I'm assuming that's just because of where I'm at in the game right now, but I've really enjoyed that. I don't just want to hit common street thugs though. I'd like to fight some major villains. So all I've gotten right now is Shocker.
I mean,
Hope I get more of that.
I'm not too far away, like too
Okay.
far ahead of you, and it seems like it's starting to pick up because I fought Tombstone and Taskmaster. I just beat him in the last day, so it seems like it's picking up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know
That
where
was
it goes from there
the
though.
Taskmaster part was something I was pleasantly surprised with in this game. I was really happy that he was part of it. It's pretty awesome.
I just beat him up, and it wasn't that hard. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention. I was just hitting a lot of buttons.
That's another thing that maybe I actually I'm fine with because I'm okay with easy games because it's fun to beat them. But I did not think this game was that complicated, and maybe I'll have to go back and play it again someday on the hard mode because I just did normal. But
yeah,
I was
I only
like-
did normal too.
I'm expecting a little more, honestly.
Have you beaten it, Isaac, or done?
No, not. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm still working on the main storyline right now.
What's your percent?
I'm
You,
like
you said you're like 70?
73%, I think. Yeah.
So I think I'm like 64. So a lot of us are all in the same area, ballpark. But Mark, you just got it today, right?
Yeah, I'm at like 22.
Okay, so Mark's
Mark.
a little behind, but Mark just got it today, so it's fine. We won't judge you yet.
I mean, just a little
I
bit.
mean, I will, but one out of
Costume
3
designs
isn't
are
worse
epic.
than that. 3 costume designs are sweet. I just unlocked this vintage.
Oh, I just got a
comic
new
book
one,
suit
actually.
and I'm playing with
Is it the Taskmaster? Oh
Awesome.
no, it's not. What is the spider armor? Oh, MK6 suit. Oh, I need a base token. It means I need to go through and actually beat another one of those bases.
It's like whoever made this game played the Batman game.
No,
No way.
no.
Hey, what if we do this, but like bigger? It was Spider-Man. here's
You're
a
a
billion
genius.
dollars.
Fun sounding base. Ooh, I like that one. I like that. Let's do that. Ciao.
Also, Spider Cop.
Spider
gay.
Cop's good.
Spider Cop is the bomb. I love Spider Cop.
The Adventures of Spider Cop.
Spider Cop. Spider Cop does whatever. Spider
Did you?
Cop does.
Okay, so did you guys see that? I think he was the editor for Deadspin. He was like the managing editor or something for Deadspin. Wrote a review about Spider-Man after playing like 20 hours of it, and basically he like hated the game and said like he was mad that they made Spider-Man into like this cop protecting guy or whatever. It was a really, really dumb thing. He got destroyed on the internet for it.
Well, I mean, I kind of can share his sentiments because I was kind of hoping I was getting young high school age Spider-Man. I just got 23-year-old like out of college Spider-Man.
Right.
Pretty lame.
But that's not his argument. Like that makes sense. His argument is that you're Spider-Man who works with the cops, and the editor like specifically pointed out the NYPD and saying how they're terrible and that you shouldn't help them or something like that. It was more of a political hate the cops type of thing rather than like an actual review.
Need to find the people
Anyways,
who
he
caused
got
this.
destroyed
They've still
for
gotta
it.
be nearby.
It was stupid. It was the dumbest thing
Really messed
I've
that
ever
one
seen.
up.
How did I mess
So
that
guy
one
got
up?
destroyed because he had an opinion.
I mean, this is 2018, so yeah.
America.
You're
I
welcome.
thought it's 2018. I thought we were supposed to be winning.
No,
We
no.
get so sick of it.
You can have an
Thanks.
opinion. It just can't be the wrong opinion.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then,
Not everyone is Charlie Sheen. Not everyone is winning.
Uh,
That's not
it
true.
was our president that told us that we would be sick of winning, so...
I mean, you're not wrong.
are we getting political in the podcast today? I don't know.
I've yeah, no. That's okay.
Should we get political in the stream?
What am I doing?
We've gained or lost followers. Doesn't. No.
Where is this robbery? I don't see anyone getting robbed. Oh, hey. There you are. Hey, guys.
Spider-Man, got this. Oh crap! Here comes Rhino. Yep.
Why
There he
did
is.
why do they need 20 people to rob a jewelry store?
Well, that one's a little more understandable.
You never have too many people.
Why do they need Spider-Man to help
Whoa.
people stop robbing a jewelry store? I think it was the first night I was playing and I was hanging out with Zane and we were just talking. We was like, when you like skip over some of the crimes and you're just like, you know what, the cops can go do that. Like, they have a job that they're getting paid for. Like, why don't they just go do it?
I mean, when 30 guys are beating up one guy, it's not gonna last very long, and the cops might take a little bit longer to get there. You know.
I mean, what if that guy had like the wrong opinion though? Does that make it okay?
Good old-fashioned holdup.
30 guys.
Murder.
That cop has 15 bullets in his gun. He probably has another clip.
If he's a good cop,
Exterior to
if he's a
location.
good cop, it'll be 2 bullets per villain. He'll be fine.
Dang. Double tap.
Double tap.
Look at us. We'd make a heck of a crime-fighting team.
I just took a selfie with a friend. I do wish that you could like make comments and stuff on your like Twitter page or whatever it is you have,
That would be cool. Yeah.
or like,
that would be
or if
That
you could
would be
actually like
sweet.
post your pictures there, because your pictures
cool.
just go away.
That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea, Robbie.
Thanks, man. Maybe they'll hire me.
I like that idea. Maybe.
Maybe.
Spot a sniper stalking Mayor Osborn's chief of staff.
Maybe.
Pretty sure there are other targets. Our perp had a map of the city with the courthouse. I'm on
What
it.
is the Black Mass
Get
show?
more info out of our friend here. Contact me at this number.
Rolling fire. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my.
The attack on the courthouse could come any
Yeah,
second.
when does the Flash come to save Spider-Man's life?
Oh, Quicksilver. Jeez. Keep it continuity, Isaac.
No, it's
You
the
don't
Flash.
get Quicksilver. You get
Sniper
Silver
sees me near the
Sable,
target.
but
He'll take the shot.
Whoa, spoilers.
Chance is to take out the gunman before he can fire.
Do we get Spider-Gwen in this?
Stop spoiling this for me, guys.
no, unfortunately, Gwen is dead in this.
What? Is she?
Spoilers?
Is she?
Yeah, you can find her gravestone.
Can you
Zane, I didn't know that.
dig it up?
Yeah.
Nobody likes a
Pick
camera.
it up. I don't think so.
Stupid.
I keep
What am I
accidentally
this game
hitting
for?
my irons spiderwebs.
No pressure.
Yeah,
Send me what you
she's
got.
in the same graveyard as
Well,
Uncle
snipers,
Ben.
one Spider-Man. I need to move
Huh.
fast.
Well then.
Anyone
That's
who's
depressing.
ever worked on Norman's campaign is a potential target now. That's one way to destroy Osborn, I guess. Make it so nobody wants to
Like
be
at
around
this
it.
prison scene, I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Sniper's gotta be around here somewhere. Literally didn't see that coming.
Ooh.
One down. Two to
I
go.
will say sometimes I get really annoyed by slowdown scenes or like slow-mo scenes, you know? But I have not gotten annoyed of them in this game. I enjoy every single one.
Yeah. they're
Have you guys compared this to the Batman games? Because that's the only game that I can like.
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah,
only
old news.
Oh yeah.
that's the only
You were
comparison.
here on time.
I know. I'm sorry.
Woo.
I had issues. I'm sorry.
Target safe.
Yeah,
One
no,
to
I
go.
have issues. Alright, Spider-Man.
I'm too slow. People die.
Chasing
It'd be nifty if like PlayStation had a thing where you could like leave your PlayStation on
Assassins ever try and work around
and it could
lights?
update when you needed to update.
That would be that's a
wonder-
great idea, Mark. I wonder if they've thought about that.
Sorry if I
This
disappointed
is
you,
the
man.
place. Now where's the assassin?
Oh, okay, this one has a bunch of guys, alright. What did you just call me?
Whoa.
Exotic weapons.
Boom shakalaka.
Just in
Did I
time.
win?
Officer, all 3 snipers are down.
Whoa.
Are we in the clear?
Not quite. Our perp says his boys are holding a bunch of tourists hostage. Says they'll execute them all if we don't let them go. We have a probable location
more to do.
based on
Okay.
cell phone towers. But if they see cops, they'll start shooting.
Act like you're negotiating. Stall them. I'll take away their bargaining chips. They won't leave witnesses.
Killed twice.
Save the hostages.
Spider-Man. So
Thanks, baby.
Spider-Man can't take a rocket launcher.
What a pansy.
Come on. What can he take? What can he take, huh?
He's a rocket launcher.
Pansy. Can't take a rocket launcher. Can't punch through a crowbar. What is this guy's problem? Is this guy even a superhero?
He can't punch through a crowbar, but can but can lift a car.
Right? Like the inconsistencies
Or like lift like half a wall.
makes no sense.
If they see me, they can kill all the hostages before I get close.
Yeah, see that those are the issues. Alright, I'm in another
Spotted those hostages.
stealthy mission.
Gotta take out these guys quietly.
Hold this still.
Okay, I got it, Spider-Man. Take out the guys quietly. Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, take it out quietly.
What if I just can I just run through these guys like this?
It's like 6 villains v Spider-Man right now. It's not good.
Oh boy. Oh crap, dang it. Hit the wrong guy.
I don't wanna have a
Okay,
bad
so
day.
I have to take out all of them quietly. Okay.
All of them.
Hey man, this is good. Hey man says, "Have you tried punching a crowbar?" No, I haven't tried punching a crowbar, honestly.
Guys quietly.
But I'm not Spider-Man.
You should try.
Story now.
Lady, no.
Oh jeez, I missed this guy. Pretty sure I missed him last time. If I was Spider-Man, I would hope I could punch through a crowbar. If I can lift a car, I better be able to punch through a crowbar.
You're in timeout.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It
Imagine how
is.
strong you'd have to be to punch through a crowbar.
Imagine how strong you have to be to stop a moving truck.
At least a little bit.
Dang.
Like, he literally stops moving trucks. Literally. Alright, who else I got? I got 1, 2, 3. Am I missing any? So I go you,
Surprise.
and I go you. Oh. Someone's got a frowny face.
Thanks again, Spider-Man. This could have turned ugly.
I wouldn't have known about it if not for you. We make a good team, officer. Hey, see if you can convince more of your buddies to work
Gosh,
with
dang
me
it.
instead of shooting at me, okay?
I said how strong do you think you have to be to stop a truck? And hey man, who I'm not actually sure who is. He might just be a guy just watching our stream. He says not that strong. Just hit the brakes.
Guys, I just got done with the scene where he faces the Sinister Six the first time.
Dude,
Cool.
spoilers.
So cool.
Just spoil the whole game for me.
Yeah, how dare you spoil the
How
whole game,
dare you.
Bobby?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
played.
I don't even want to play anymore.
Well, you probably should just quit then.
I could take it back to GameStop and get $7 back for it. Have you ever gone to GameStop after a game just came out and like seen the new games for sale, like pre-owned? Does anyone? Does that confuse anyone else?
No? What do you mean?
Like someone will buy the game and then take it back to GameStop, and then like you can buy it pre-owned.
For cheaper?
Yeah, like the game that
For the
just came
same
out.
price?
No, yeah, it's like $5 cheaper. I'm just wondering who's the guy who like bought the game.
Who played it for like 10 minutes and then brought it back?
Yeah, When like why would I just don't get it. It confuses me.
That is interesting.
Oh
This is
jeez,
the
I'm getting my
first
butt
and
kicked. I'm not paying
possibly
attention.
the-
I'm not paying attention. I'm getting my butt
possibly
kicked. And I'm dead. I am dead. I am so dead.
Goodness,
This
I
is
did
the first and possibly the only game
I got
that I
you,
will
man.
ever like pre-order
Got you.
or had pre-ordered.
Didn't you pre-order it like an hour before it came out?
Yep. It was the same price as buying it straight up, so it was
I-
like whatever.
I honestly, I went into GameStop the day it came out, and I was like, "Is it too late to pre-order it to get the extra gear?" And they're like, "Yeah, it is." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's
Dang.
fine." It's like you can't
Then
just
he
give
threw
me.
a fit and got it anyways.
Yeah, I mean,
should've.
The
I-
suits you unlocked
I
already.
haven't learned that-
It
I
did
haven't
give
learned
me
that
a
well,
pretty
Mark.
cool. It gave me a pretty cool theme, like PS4 theme.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. But I mean, the suits you unlock later, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not like extra suits or they're
Oh,
just suits that you
okay.
will unlock regardless. But you just
Okay.
get them.
That's fine. Because I took a picture and made it my background for my PS4. I actually really like
Oh
it.
yeah. Nice.
Badass alert.
I've seen some really cool pictures from the interwebs from this game.
Dude, yeah, one of my youth group kids, he plays this and he's got a ton of good pictures. I used a bunch of his pictures.
Are those his
for
pictures
our
that you used?
promotional ones. Yeah.
Oh,
they're
okay.
like epic. Like
Yeah, because
he
I
must have worked really hard at getting those pictures. Like those are
dude,
sweet.
I used one of those for our Instagram page because I thought it was yours. I just
Nice.
stole this kid's art. I didn't even ask permission.
Well, no, he told me that we could use them, so
Okay.
we're all good.
Dude, that fear itself. The fear itself.
Yeah,
is
buddy. It's a good one.
unbelievable. I love that. I cannot believe they put that in.
It's a very busy chat room.
Sorry, guys. Kinda gotta see
Oh,
something
he's the one
decent.
watching, Isaac.
Oh, all right.
Keep it
Nice.
private, he said. Don't say his name. He is to be named. He's to be nameless.
Probably came in here to
The faceless man.
My pictures.
It's like these guys owe me money from all the
Well, nice work.
3
Dude.
stream.
Yeah, we got
stream
nothing to
watches I
give
have.
you.
Nice work.
Nice work.
Yeah, we all the revenue
Nice
that we
work.
earn from
Hey,
this
man.
is poured right back into
revenue.
just making this a better stream for everyone.
Yeah. Because we,
I'll try
yeah.
to cut of that revenue.
Because we make so much revenue that
We've actually probably.
that we need to do.
We're
stuff
probably a little
with
in the
it.
red. Probably a little in the red.
Also, the stealth suit is pretty sweet. I like that one. The Secret Wars one is sweet as well.
Yeah, the Secret Wars one's really cool.
I
I
haven't
think which one
decided
should
what's
be
my
right.
favorite yet. I actually really like. I like the Spider Punk just because
Spider-Punk, yeah.
Jonah goes off, or Jonah Jameson goes off on it.
Yeah, he has a little segment about it. The one you get when you do all the Black Cat challenge.
Oh yeah, I wore that
Oh,
one
yeah,
for
the
a
black
long
suit?
time. The dark
Yeah,
suit.
the black suit.
Dark
yeah,
suit.
It's pretty sweet.
Dark suit. I actually wore the
Back to Secret
MK3
War.
suit for a while too. That was
Negative.
pretty sick.
Scarlet Spider might be one of my favorites too.
I would like the Nor suit if it at least had a spider symbol on it.
Yeah, some type of.
I agree.
Yeah.
Also, he has a gun. Did anyone notice that?
Yeah.
I've
He doesn't, if I remember right, Noir Spider-Man doesn't have webs.
well, he does in this game.
Yeah, go back to the Scarlet Spider for show. For show. Alright. So now we got another thing unlocked.
I think the fear
Prisoner
itself is
camps.
almost too shiny for me to play with because
The
it's just-
shiny ones.
It's so shiny.
Yeah. Yeah, the shiny ones are a little distracting to play with, but they are sweet looking.
Ooh. The Mark II suit is really sweet.
I know. I've just been running the Mark IV suit because it looks so cool.
Table.
Oh, it's so cool. I can't decide. Actually, I ran with the 2099 for a while. I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's a sweet one. Yeah, I haven't I unlocked the white suit, but I haven't been able to purchase it yet because I don't have enough base.
Which
tokens.
suit? Oh, I'm not even there yet.
The white, the 2099 white suit. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm not-
sweet
I'm not
looking.
there yet. I have 5 more suits to unlock.
You can do it.
I'm getting there. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
I believe in you.
Thanks, man. Hey, thanks, man. Alright, Isaac, what was another one of our talking points for the night?
Oh yeah. So the next one I had was just like first memories or best memories of Spider-Man. So what I thought of right away when I was like, what got me into Spider-Man? I remember getting this comic. It wasn't even it was a coloring book. Like when I was, 5 or 6 years old. It was a Spider-Man coloring book. And I remember that was like the coolest thing ever when I was 5 years old, and that's what got me into liking Spider-Man. Like he was like literally the first superhero that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why this game was like, I need to get this game. Pre-ordered.
Pretty much the same for me. Well, mine wasn't a coloring book, but Spider-Man was the first comic book I ever read. And so, yeah. That's why. It was
How old
such
were
a
you
big
when
one
you
for
read
me,
your
too.
first Spider-Man comic book? Insane.
Ooh, I must have been 9, maybe.
That's a lie. There's no way your mother would let Spider-Man into their house. Spider-Man's the devil.
I got it from the library.
Spider-Man is a devil.
I was Spider-Man the devil when my mom was telling me Angelica was the devil from Rugrats.
Dude,
Whoa.
yeah.
There's only one. There's not more than one
My
devil.
parents did not like Rugrats either, dude.
Why? Because it was babies
know,
that could
'cause
They
talk.
thought she was. They thought she was like Satan. They legitimately thought.
Yeah,
that.
they thought the kids were like disrespectful. That's why they didn't
Like
like.
Doctor Strange's house.
Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah, I don't
That's why my
understand it
parents
either, Mark. I
didn't
don't
like it.
understand it. I don't get it.
Don't get it.
I don't think there was-
I don't get it. Today.
I don't think there was anything my parents didn't let me watch. I think it
my
was...
parents didn't let me watch South Park or Beavis and Butthead, which I fully understand now at 9 years old why I would want a
Yeah,
9-year-old
that makes total sense.
But I'm not.
me-
I'm gonna let my kids watch Rugrats, and I'm not gonna have the thought, oh, Satan's involved, obviously.
Dude, I was watching
I would.
like Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that stuff when I was little. Like they never said anything about that.
Well, it's just
Wouldn't
like
that be?
old Japanese Pokemon monsters.
I don't get it. That's so weird.
My parents, I'll never forget, they explicitly told me don't watch Beavis and Butthead. I go into their room at 10 o'clock one night, and what are they watching? The Beavis and Butthead movie. And the look on
jeez.
their face of me finding that out was one of the, like,
Beavis and
shock.
Butthead do America.
realist, like that movie, yeah. It was, but you could tell that they had been found out.
And Max has not recovered
I thought
since.
they would. I haven't. Lots of money down the drain. Make sure my mental health is intact now. Thanks, Ryan and Steve. I'm sure they're listening.
I'm sure they are.
Everywhere. I'm sure Rayanne's popping in every now and then.
What are you-
Make sure that
Sable
Sam's
does
doing
that.
That's a New York
best
reality tour
behavior.
for you.
Well, obviously.
I like how Spider-Man swims.
Yeah, I'm glad that he actually can.
Yeah, he actually can swim. That's the important part.
Batman can't swim, so when
Well, Batman just gets out of the water right away. He doesn't die.
Exactly.
He's got a huge cowl to worry about. You don't want to get that thing wet. He's got to fly with that. Doesn't have
Boom.
little web things popping out of his body.
Boom. Yeah, Zane.
Well, technically neither does Spider-Man, but
Oh, he doesn't. Where does it come
debatable.
from then?
Yeah.
He doesn't have web. He doesn't have. Oh, he doesn't have web. Never. I guess.
Body,
Oh, okay.
Idiots. Read a comic book.
Oh, jeez. The
Oh,
ultimate.
that's not my Spider-Man.
The ultimate. The ultimate gatekeeping for comic book people. Read a comic book. You don't know anything.
Yeah. Don't need
Oh, I
Wikipedia
forgot,
for
I
that.
just Google.
Yeah. It's the world we live in. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Why do you think Joey's fooled you all?
I will bunch my pants.
Joey.
Has he though?
What has Joey fooled us with?
Everything.
I don't
So
know.
he's fooled you that much, you guys don't even know.
I don't even know.
I
Try,
don't-
try.
Yep. I won't die because I'm Batman.
Monster is delicious. Just want you all to know.
It is.
You having a monster at this hour?
Yeah.
Bobby likes to live like
Yeah.
I don't see the problem. I don't.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Morning, Parker. Or is it evening? That doesn't matter.
So anyone else have an early
Check
Spider-Man
the
memory?
you. We need a faster response time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Probably all the
3 milliseconds.
My answer would be the Spider-Man animated show on Fox.
Never seen this
And
type
then-
of material.
For my birthday, when the Spider-Man movie came out with Tobey Maguire, my parents got me this collector's box, and it had a replica first Spider-Man comic, and that was like the very first comic I ever read. And then it had this cool video of Kevin Smith interviewing Stan Lee,
Use them in
and talking
Green
about
when you had to manipulate radioactive
just like
ice.
all the Marvel,
Seeing
all
them
the
keeps you
characters
humble.
he made and all that stuff. It is really cool, and so that's kind of what piqued my interest in all of it when I was in elementary school.
Wait, are you sure it was just a replica of the
What if it was
Spider-Man
real,
comic?
Zane?
What if it was
Yeah,
real?
What if it was real?
Avius Industries
You don't know.
I mean, you don't
Here I
know.
am, just flushing money down the drain. Fran and Steve are loaded again. What else is new? My poor parents, they're just getting ripped this podcast. Sorry,
He-
guys.
He holds it on a
Did
boat.
you run a safety check, Doc?
You can never find it.
Been running reruns.
Holds it all in the
No
boat like
Bellows
Lex
this
Luthor.
time, Peter.
One bad thing is streaming this game is I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I just talked to Doc Ock. He told me to do something. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do because I wasn't listening.
How's it going, Peter?
Just move it around.
Oh, yikes.
I can honestly say I don't really know if I have an actual first memory besides Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But even that was probably just like at home watching it. So there's
Mine
mine.
was the Spider-Man show on Fox.
No, actually,
That was so good. What a
this
great
just
show.
came back to me. But my first experience with Spider-Man is my friend had a bunch of the toys, and he had my first like ever Spider-Man type toy I ever played with was a Carnage action figure. So Carnage was like instantly my favorite, just because he was like he looked crazy, but he looked kind of cool too. So I was like, I like this
You're
guy.
my favorite.
You're my
I
favorite.
like you. You're my
Even though you're
favorite.
And then she's bomb.
totally evil and psychotic, but I love it. And that's where the goth stage started. 7-year-old
Yeah,
Robbie.
That's really God, Robbie.
I love Carnage because he kills people and stuff.
And he laughs while he's doing it. Death, man. So much edge. Can you feel all this edge?
So edgy.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Do I have to do one of these patterns? No. I don't want to do these patterns on the stream. That sounds really boring. You know, I am edgy. Okay. So edgy. I'm like Dick Grayson in the New Teen Titans edgy.
You are basically
Yikes, that is real edgy.
Oh wait, how edgy?
Super edgy. Dick Grayson, Teen Titans edgy.
It's not that edgy.
Not F
not
Batman
that
edgy.
not Batman, is it?
You're edgy.
It's only edgy if you can say it.
What?
This goes beyond limb replacement, Peter. This will free all of us from the shackles of our bodies. Like your web friend. Soon, we'll all be capable of living
Oh,
the most
yeah.
amazing
Can we talk about how stupid Doc Ock is?
Whoa.
He
Whoa, spoilers.
He literally
Don't
catches.
spoil anything. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You've probably already been to it. You should have by now.
I haven't. Don't
No,
tell
it
me.
no, it doesn't spoil anything. He literally walks in with Peter Parker with one of the web suits, and he's like, "Oh,
Oh,
you just
yeah,
you just make it for him." Here, here, here.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, like yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
Peter's like
You're a scientist, but you're a
nerdy
complete
little
idiot.
kid in everybody else's eyes, though. You know.
But if you ever see him without like his jacket on, like you see that he's ripped and everything.
Well, why
And
is
then-
Doc Ock seeing him without his jacket on?
Also, like there's not just web lying around the, like outside of his building. Like, I get it takes 3 hours to dissolve, but come on, man.
Oh, why would he go out there? Maybe like he would have no reason.
I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I wasn't paying attention. So now I'm just running around the
Oh my
office.
goodness, Robbie, get it together.
Just running around the
Using it.
office. Can I leave? Because I don't want to do one of those. I can't leave. I have to do this. Shut up, Otto. Don't want to hear from you. Everyone gets
If I
to.
wanted to live from you, I'd rattle the zipper. Right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
I don't know what you just said. I'm just gonna ignore it.
It's best to do that when Mark says stuff.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
Mark's my friend.
Apparently, I didn't know that about you guys.
What? Huh?
What hurts?
What?
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of
That's not what
those.
I meant to do.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
just got hit by a rocket.
The people of Manhattan can rest easy.
Spider Cop.
Spider Cop. Oh, I can take this one out. Okay. And put that in. And then. Gosh.
Don't die, Stephanie. I'm coming for you. You die.
Just let her die. It's best for everyone.
You don't even have the last name, so your character is obviously not important.
I mean,
That's a good point.
you're not
but-
wrong. That was a good one. Okay.
I'm not investing in you because you don't have a last name.
It can't be that important.
You're obviously a minor character and no one cares about you. No? What the heck? Oh man. I did it. I did it.
If Stephanie's dead, I'm gonna be so
Time for
upset.
some science.
Oh, she's fine. She's standing here right on the edge. Didn't move, didn't get cover.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, that was your more exciting than your average night of birding. Wow.
Hey, Stephanie goes hard, okay?
In the paint.
Just leave Stephanie alone.
What do you think she goes hard at?
She goes
Real
hard in
hard.
the paint, Max.
Only-
You
the only
know.
place you can go hard.
Yeah, where
in
else
the
do you
paint.
go hard?
I would tell you how hard it was if this game was rated M. That's not.
Mark.
You asked. You asked. Don't give me that mark crap when you ask how
Mark,
hard.
you
dirty
did it
pervert.
again,
you're
Mark.
you're a bigger
Mark,
pervert
you
than
did
all
it
of us,
again.
and you just hide behind your seal.
What,
You live a lie.
Seal? What are you like an animal seal? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you know.
Feel. Feel.
Change the subject, Max.
I love the
Hey,
collective.
Max's
I'm not
deflection.
changing the subject.
Deflection plus 500 points. Max is
Deflection.
getting.
I'm here. I want to talk
Max's
about.
deflection is off the charts.
He's getting
Yeah.
really good.
That's what I bring to the group.
Oh,
We're in
someone's
we're in
figured out I'm a
significant
pervert.
battle
Hang on, you're the pervert.
Yeah, I love it. That's a deflection by me, even though I was telling Mark he was a pervert.
We're on the verge of something great.
Otto,
Peter,
I have.
need that headpiece.
Yeah, I am what I
he just
eat,
wants-
Max.
He just wants me to bring him this stuff? What? That's all I had to do? What am I doing? Can I just take that? Why am I so stupid? I'm not listening at all to what I'm supposed to do. He said I need to bring in this headpiece. I'm hitting it.
Video gaming is hard.
Investigate. I got it. I see it. It's awesome. Okay, can I take it over there now?
Get it together, Robbie.
Well,
Dodge.
I'm just not.
I hate when like all the big guys beat you up and then you beat them, but then there's like one little guy that punches you once and then you die.
That's another thing.
Like,
Can we talk about?
Really? Okay.
Still working on it.
Can we talk about how Spider-Man can't beat up guys who apparently go to the gym?
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing that we need to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
Like,
Spider-Man
okay,
can't beat up
what?
a bunch of Robbies.
No. yeah. Let's go with that.
You made it, Robbie. You did it. You made
I did it.
I could optimize
I
this
did it.
It's the pinnacle.
So, what this
Really?
game is telling me is that I can beat up Spider-Man. Got it. Confidence
Yeah, well, if
boosted.
you have like 2 other big guys that can do it, like take a lot of damage out of him.
I just need a bunch of small guys with guns, apparently.
All you need is Jardine there to fight with you, and you're gonna be just fine.
We got it.
What?
Just don't worry about
I mean,
it.
another big guy. Jardine, he's a big guy.
Yeah, I've heard that about Jardine.
I hear that a lot about Jardine.
Yeah, how big he is. You know a lot about how big he is.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Don't talk about
Yeah, how many jewelry heists are there gonna be in this town? Dang.
Not enough.
It's New York, Mark. Come on.
Yeah, have you ever been in New York? Jeez. This guy, am I right?
I played the Spider-Man game and I'm never going to New York.
Why would
Sounds
you
pretty.
need to go there? You can just play it in this game.
Right?
It's valid. That's valid. I will say this game actually makes me kind of want to go to New York, and I've never actually felt that. So I don't really want to go to New York, but this game makes it seem kind of cool.
I still do not want to go to New York. Did not want to going into the game. I definitely don't want to after the game.
Okay.
Because you're afraid that
Cream
Doc
Duffy?
Ock might get you or something?
Yeah, that's it. Doc Ock. I'm scared of Doc Ock.
You're scared of all the people
Alright,
with
that's
masks
kind of weird.
running around.
You said it out loud, so I just agreed to.
I mean, you don't know. Doc Ock could be there.
It's kind of a scary dude.
I've heard that about him.
I'd be scared.
What am I doing here?
Oh, had a little guy hit me after I was fighting 2 big guys. That's
I got
topical.
3 base tokens for that,
Good,
guys.
good jump.
Nice.
Nice.
2 bases to take down.
I need to go back through and do some of those bases to get more of the tokens.
Yeah.
So Zane, have you figured out if you actually have to do all of those to get the platinum?
All of what?
Like, do you have to get all the base tokens plus, you just have to beat them?
So, the only one that counts for a trophy is the suits. So, I mean, the bases, yes, because you have to complete 100% each district.
Right.
But you don't need to get gold on all the Taskmaster ones.
Oh, thank
On
goodness,
stable.
because I was
Okay, good.
not going to get that no matter what.
Okay, so but you have to get all 3 of the tokens on like all the bases and everything, which isn't
It helps. Like, that uses more of them.
right. That's not
Yeah.
very hard though.
Yeah, base tokens
That's
are...
Taskmaster.
You're not.
Can I
You're
just
not
buy
there.
the suits?
I mean,
Why not?
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
why I was like,
if-
just save it to buy the suits with, because, I mean, it helps upgrading the gadgets, but, ooh, that was cool.
Just seeing red. Scream? Oh, it's Sable guys. I'm just seeing like random Sable dudes all over the city.
Yeah.
Those guys are
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to say yeah? I'm confused.
Yeah, you're always supposed to agree with Isaac. Duh.
Oh yeah, right.
You didn't know that?
I forget
Didn't know
sometimes. I'm always supposed to say yeah whenever you say something smart.
You're always supposed to agree with Isaac.
Or talk, I guess.
I mean, that's generally how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, it's generally a good idea.
Above average at best. Mm-hmm.
Above average at best.
Whoa, I'm stuck. Ah.
So, more Spider-Man talk besides just the game?
Can't even roam the streets in peace. Just people shooting at me and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is New York.
You get down there.
Whoa, now you're spoiling stuff.
Zane.
Whoa.
Come on, Zane.
Whoa.
Knock it off,
Just
Zane.
ruined the whole game.
Cut it out, Zane. Cut it out.
I'm just spitting facts, okay?
Whoa.
I'm sorry that I'm too real for you.
You are too real. You're a real boy, you know that?
I mean, I try. Oh, jeez. Holy.
Look at fleeing convict. Spider-Man 2099 white suit.
Oh. Nice, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice, dude.
How do you get that Ghost Rider suit?
Gotta
die 100
unlock a
times.
man. Yeah, it's like level 40 or something like that.
You have to
40.
Oh
die
my gosh, I
100
cannot
times.
wait for that one. That one's the coolest.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Which one?
Spirit Spider.
Oh, the one with the skull.
I got it,
Yeah.
Doc. 2.8 milliseconds.
I'm not even there yet.
Good work, Peter.
Is this where Doc Ock goes crazy? He's about to put on the little helmet thingy.
Not yet. Oh man, got a ways to go for district completion in all of these places.
Yeah, that was the most time-consuming part.
Oh, this is a sweet suit though.
What do you still have to do,
Alright.
Isaac?
Well, like district completion, you have to like get all like 100%
Oh,
of
yeah.
everything done in all the districts. That's gonna be really difficult.
What haven't you done?
Well, you have all the like crimes or whatever, and then,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not difficult. It's just time consuming.
I was gonna say, I think I've done everything up until to where I am so far. Because I've just gone around the city and
Crimes,
done
and
everything.
then more crimes come later in the game.
Oh, do they?
And more bases come later in the game.
Gotcha. Also, the soundtrack in this game is excellent.
Yes, very good.
I call that a mild success. I call that unbelievable.
Oh boy.
Do you need some help? Yes.
Ooh, Otto. Otto's going a little
No.
loopy. It's that turtleneck he's wearing.
Doctor, what's going on?
Turtleneck
become that
powers
obvious.
activate.
Yeah?
My doctors
Yeah?
call it a degenerative neurological
How could someone wear a turtleneck all day?
Probably caused by overexposure. to
That's more
toxic
impressive than
chemicals
anything I've seen in this game so
Reckless.
far.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
definitely the
is
most
there anything I
impressive
can do?
part.
You already are. The worst part is
Like Spider-Man,
Thanks to
whatever,
muscles.
but
Yeah.
Doc Ock
Like,
wearing
ooh, New
sweaters
York.
all
I've seen it a
the
million times.
I can no longer do.
Watch an episode of Friends. No big deal.
You're the only one who knows, Peter. I'd like
time.
to
Oh my
keep it that
goodness,
way.
there's so many crimes to
Of
stop.
course.
Can't do it all as Spider-Man.
Save the city.
Need some Avengers.
Yeah, why don't you call Superman? He could take care of it in like a minute or
I'm
so.
here to work for you because of what you've got up here.
Sniper rifles, what?
It's not going anywhere. So neither am I.
Gosh, I'm doing all these jobs for the cops.
Oh, jeez, helping the police.
I read the most fascinating article.
Ugh, terrible.
What a terrible game.
I'll take a look.
Right.
Thanks, Doc.
So bad.
Well, can't sell the game when it's digital, right?
Direct interface with the basal ganglia. Exciting. Risky. I don't know, Doc. You'll need a gallium silk array to make it work.
You just
Either
made
that
that
or
word
oxygen
up,
injury
Peter.
are pretty high.
I mean, he's a scientist. He's allowed to do that.
No, I guess you're right. You're not wrong.
What I think is nuts is someone had to program every sound for when he's running to make it sound like it's what he's running on.
Yeah.
Like if you're running on a brake, it sounds like you're running on a brake. If you're running on a window, you sound like you're running on a glass.
Absolute magic.
Doc's really sick. At this rate, he'll lose control of his motor
I
function.
know what it
within
sounds
a
like
year.
running on glass.
If we're not careful, an intracranial implant.
go
can
get
cause
some.
damage.
Just go get some glass and run on it.
Even
You can let
to
us
his
know.
Personality.
Okay.
We need to proceed carefully.
Cool. That's pretty neat.
Neat. It's pretty neat.
Nature.
Doc,
You know what this?
sorry,
You know what this game
Ed
needs?
just texted.
This game needs hot Aunt May, not worked at the
Not old Aunt
the
May.
center for 80 years. Aunt May.
Settle down right now.
Sorry, I watched.
Super hot at me.
Sorry, I watched Homecoming today. So
Well, he's not in high school anymore, so.
Guys, next Spider-Man topic is Spider-Man movies. We've got Venom coming out in a month, which is not necessarily a Spider-Man movie, but much.
That's just their
Spider-Man
Deadpool movie.
Spider-Man's not going to be in it, but you know,
Prove
it's
it.
still same universe. So
You don't know that.
Hi, May.
yeah, prove it.
I mean, Sony does still technically own him. I think they just gave him like
They
special.
own him outright. They loan him out.
Have you heard from Mom?
Yeah, basically. So I mean, it's possible that he could, but
Good.
I mean,
I'll be there soon. Bye.
I'm pretty
Why
sure he's
not?
not going to be. I think that wasn't that. No, maybe I'm just making this up. But wasn't that part of Marvel's contract with Sony? Is that if they use the other characters, I don't know. Like I felt like I heard something about if they made this contract with the MCU to use Spider-Man, they couldn't use Spider-Man in all the other like side-off movies.
Yeah,
that they're doing.
they're probably not going to be able to use him in Venom or anything. But I don't think that means they can't.
You
Like,
say that until half the people disappear.
yeah, that's true. I mean, but that brings up the point. Could they like get Miles Morales maybe? Would we want Miles Morales without a Spider-Man?
Don't tell me.
I think he's coming eventually.
But in which universe?
What are you doing here?
Huh?
True.
Huh? I am actually really hyped for Venom. I think it's gonna be good. I think
I'm
it,
excited for it.
I
too,
think-
yeah, I wasn't excited for it right away, but I am now.
I think the only thing that's weird
I shouldn't
is
say I wasn't
that
excited for
there
it.
isn't the Spider-Man connection. So it's kind of like, okay, we have Venom, but we don't have Spider-Man. So like, where do we go from here? Is he just going to be fighting, you know, the military guys that are hiding up the Venom information? Like, who's he going to be fighting? That's what I want to know. Just going to be other.
Probably some
of the-
government.
Probably Carnage.
Something or
Well,
other.
it's like the other symbiotes or whatever.
Yeah, it's from the Lethal Protector storyline. So they extract the rest of his seeds because they realize that Carnage came from them. They create 5 of those symbiotes that they give. The Life Foundation gives to 5 of their top security officers, and then Venom goes and beats them.
Okay, but where do we go from there? Because apparently Tom Hardy has signed up for 3 movies.
You're Spider-Man.
You know,
They want to connect it. You know that.
Oh yeah, we know they want to
They-
connect
they-
it.
they want him to go.
That was really brave.
Yeah.
But next time, leave the fighting
But
to
if,
the pros.
if Marvel isn't doing it, they're not gonna.
What if there aren't any around?
They don't want in.
Well, yeah, It's just
Well, you can't just go swinging at someone.
I worry about the longevity of it. I also, but at the same time, I kind of want it to kind of fail because I want Tom Hardy back in the DC universe, even though the DC universe needs to be blown up. I just like
But
Tom Hardy.
He's such a good actor, yeah, that you
Yeah.
want him
Sorry, I just can't do what you do.
on your side. So
Yeah.
I get it. He's one of my favorite actors.
Seriously, come on.
Sames. I'm gonna punch Miles Morales in the face.
First thing,
Let me punch him in the face.
don't let the adrenaline get to you.
Let me do it.
Breathe slow.
Pa!
Breathe deep. Relax. Hip square to your opponent. Let them make the first move.
Spider-Man just saving
Use your feet.
people even
When
when
they
he
go off
looks
balance,
like
look
he's
for
a
an
bad guy.
Boom. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Only this time, just let me have it. Right on the jump.
Yeah, these 2099 suits are sweet.
Sorry. No. It's all good.
So, oh yeah, and didn't even get through what I was saying. Venom's coming out in like a month, but Spider-Man movies. There's been more Spider-Man movies in the past, 20 years than there has like any other superhero. So,
Past 20 years, but 20 years before.
Just punch Spider-Man.
true. But like, what is your guys' favorite Spider-Man movies? What are you guys excited for
Shelter
in
should
the
be just
future
ahead.
Spider-Man movies?
Yo, Miles, what's up?
Bro,
I
you're
think
not gonna believe this. I just met Spider-Man.
my favorite. It's hard because like Homecoming's really good. But Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man, are, you know, they started it all for him. So it's hard to beat those for me. So those are probably up there. And I really enjoyed The Amazing Spider-Man. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really enjoyed it. So, I don't know. I like them all.
Okay, what's your
Besides-
favorite one then?
I don't have a favorite. It's probably, I'll go Spider-Man 2. It's hard to go. It's hard to not go
Like the
Spider-Man 2.
original Spider-Man 2?
Yeah. Not The Amazing
that's-
Spider-Man 2.
Kidding me.
I thought the dude who played Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, was too good looking for Peter Parker.
Good looking, and he was like too cool, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's
Oh, yeah.
got his
Peter's gotta be like
skateboard
awkward and like nerdy.
yeah, that's like his thing.
It was like if Robbie was creating Spider-Man. He's gonna be like emo and cool to do kickflips.
Don't you have the same
Two
critique
kickflips.
of this game? Like he looks cool in the game to me.
He looks, yeah, he does look like this guy.
Yeah, but he's
He
not
does.
cool though
But
because
the
he's
thing
like
about
living in a
this
one-bedroom
Spider-Man
apartment.
is the reason why he's, I guess, not cool, but he's like more put together just because he's older. You know, like the other games, I feel like he is still like the young Spider-Man, and he was especially Amazing Spider-Man, because that one he actually is in high school, and he's like,
Think I'll stay clear of those guys.
Yeah.
oh man, I'm too cool for school, riding my skateboard around.
Right. No, they definitely made him too cool.
Okay, hacking out.
I
Which
still
was,
enjoyed them.
Why am I-
They're just
Why
my
am I
least
playing
favorite
as Mary
versions,
Jane?
I think.
This isn't. I didn't
Dude.
buy a game called Mary Jane.
I'm doing another one where I'm playing as Miles Morales, and I just don't want to.
But they're fun.
No, they're not.
Okay, time to move.
I'm just sneaking around.
What is my task? I'm supposed to look at stuff in the
Hey,
museum.
look over there.
This is stupid.
Stay alert. I think we got company.
Stay alert. I'm an idiot.
Okay, let's see. I can go under the gate on the left, or over the scaffolding to the right.
How many movies has Spider-Man had? He had the trilogy, then the 2.
Okay,
So yeah, 6.
I gotta distract.
So Batman still had more.
Yeah, solos, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Batman has had more because they had the what?
They have
4
the
in
trilogy, and then
80s,
you have the
80s,
4,
90s?
and then you had 1966.
True, that's true.
Man, those guys are rough.
I think my favorite one out of all of them was Spider-Man 2 as well, the original Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire was a good Spider-Man.
I
liked
did.
him
I
a
liked
lot.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, if you wanted a 30-year-old Spider-Man.
They did.
Yeah, he looked a little old, but like just the first version of it, you know, like it was just enjoyable. And I honestly liked Spider-Man 3, if not for that stupid like
The ending, yeah.
scene. It was just like
The ending in the
was
Goss scene, right?
Why? Like I liked all the villains in it and stuff, and Venom. What's his face? 70s guy.
Yeah.
Orman as
yeah,
Topher
Lord.
Grace. Yeah, as I actually didn't mind him as Venom.
As Eddie
He's
Brown.
kind of weedy, but it wasn't the worst. They
I
did a
actually
pretty
really
good
liked.
job, honestly.
I really liked. It's Sandman, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
I actually really liked his backstory and everything. Like you actually felt for him, and it made sense. Like,
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
really good.
You like kind of
It
felt
was a
bad
cool
that he
connector to
was
the first one.
a bad guy.
Yeah.
The guy said everyone grieves in their own way.
Yeah, and I mentioned before too. I liked the Amazing Spider-Man ones, but there's just other things that I didn't like about it. Like this actual him being Spider-Man was really good. in those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I usually say
Just him
I
as
think
Peter Parker was.
yeah, I think Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker, and then I really liked I can't think of his name that did the Amazing Spider-Man movies. What's his name?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. I feel like he was the best just Spider-Man, but I think Tom Holland is the best between them. Like he's the best at balancing it, and I think that's why I like him so much.
I like the first one because Willem Dafoe is the Green Goblin.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, he's so good.
He hasn't,
So
like, that's another thing I didn't like about Amazing Spider-Man. I didn't like
I'm just glad you're here.
Harry's version of the Green Goblin in that one. It was just too emo and
Oh yeah,
With the place.
came out of nowhere at the end too.
yeah, just all Robbie and
Hey, I'm here to kill. Hey, I'm here to kill Gwen.
And I'll be back in a little while.
just like I'm
Trust
gonna-
me, this has
I'm
been
gonna
building.
take
You just didn't see it.
person. You just didn't see it. Exactly.
Spider-Man 2 is probably the best film out of the ones too. Just in regards,
Oh yeah.
just it's such a good movie, and just you can pick it up any time. And I don't know, man. I love that movie. I love what they.
It's a
Those movies were so good. I mean, people don't remember. That's when X-Men was first starting out. It used to happen. Those movies were just so good in general.
Mm-hmm.
Before all the Fantastic Four and
Yeah.
all those other movies came out. Really good job. They did a
Like yeah, like they were slightly simpler than all the movies we have now, but it was a simpler time. We didn't have like 6,000 superhero movies coming out. You know?
Well, and I remember Kevin. Well, if you read, there's an article that Kevin Feige has said that he wanted to, as a producer behind the scenes, connect it with X-Men, and they
Ooh,
just
that
didn't
would
want
have
to
been
do it.
sweet. I just think,
And now I bet Sony's just like, what were we thinking?
Right.
Why did we not? Why did we not even try?
well, maybe Sony's just like that type of company because that's exactly what they've been doing with PS4 or their network in general, like cross-platform stuff. Like they just refuse to open it up to any cross-platform play because they're like, hey.
Oh, are we
share
assuming
my-
Mary Jane's gonna use the women's bathroom and not the men's?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. What kind of fucking...
And out of left field.
2018.
March of 2018.
Pretty great that even though he's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's 2018. I think there'd be an option for her to
We
use.
we can assume, or we just don't have to ask questions, and she can use whichever one she wants.
Well, I think as a user, I should be able to decide that.
Sorry about your day. Come on, Miles. See if Aunt May needs a hand.
You get to decide, Mark.
I'm sorry. I'm
big
sorry the game let you down. I'm sorry that the game let you down. You should send it back right now.
Sorry the game is such a disappointment to you.
It's nice to see you. Grab a
This
new
game is
drink,
so
wash your hands,
2015.
and I'll show you around.
Hey, Peter.
You're right. Peter Parker in this game he looks like Andrew Garfield basically.
He does.
Almost noon.
He's a
Steve should be
cool
moving Dr.
cool
Michaels.
guy.
Better
He just
get
doesn't have
some
anywhere to
coffee
live.
That's so true.
Yeah. So that's the part about him I like in this game is that he's like poor Peter Parker and can't keep a job and stuff. You know, kind of like.
He can keep a job. His jobs just don't have funding.
Well, yeah, but
It's just a terrible job to pick.
What?
He's on the
He can keep a
struggle
job
bus.
that-
That's what you're trying to say.
He
He's on
can
the struggle
keep a
bus.
job that
But
allows
he's-
him to only
no,
work like
here's the
10
thing, though.
minutes a day.
Here's the thing, though. He could join Oscorp if he wanted to. He's choosing not to. He could have a job and have a nice apartment. He's choosing not
So
to.
how's it going with your daughter,
He's a
Eileen?
good guy. He could also make
And
a lot of
because he
money as
wants to
Spider-Man.
be Spider-Man instead
Yeah.
of, you know,
Instead of, being with Oscorp
working.
and having
Which,
all that.
and you know, if I was
that's
Peter
a wise
Parker,
man
that's
right
what I would do too.
True. I'm just saying. He doesn't have to
Yeah.
ride the struggle bus. He's choosing to ride the struggle bus.
True.
No.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Can we also talk about the placement of some of the backpacks makes no sense. Like how did no one in New York find these
No one
things?
find that.
Yeah, like it's just on the street next to a garbage can. No one ever messed with it though. That's good.
I mean, good hiding spot. Where else?
Yeah,
is
good
it?
thing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have found all those, found all the backpacks and gotten the suits and just been
Right.
screwed.
I'm playing this game, but I'm not even paying attention because I'm trying to like talk to you guys.
It's hard. It's hard
Ooh,
to
it just got
concentrate.
Spirit Spider. I can't unlock it though. I need
Okay.
base tokens and challenge tokens.
So, what are you guys
killing
looking
me.
forward to in future Spider-Man movies? There's been a few things coming out about this next Spider-Man movie.
Well, I was
think
hoping.
if they replicate what this game
Heading
does
to
in the
Bowery to make
movie
sure Michaels gets to
of
his
just
safe
this like
house.
23-year-old life where
Safely.
he's got struggles with girls and money, I just people want that. And I
Yeah,
think
well,
this
what's
is
he gonna
just
do,
that's
shoot
that's true
Honestly,
Spider-Man
50-50
storytelling. So
Ah,
I like
fine.
that he's a kid right now,
I'll be in the
but
neighborhood, but not
even
too
just
close.
after Infinity
Just
War,
in
if they
case.
deal with
I just
hey,
like
Tony's
yeah.
gone. You know, like how is he out?
How do we know Tony's gone? If Spider-Man's
If
back,
Tony-
why
I'm
isn't?
assuming
If
Tony-
Spider-Man's back,
I'm
why isn't
assuming-
Tony back?
I'm assuming Tony will be gone after that, but I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe he won't.
Fair enough.
I very much could be wrong. I have no clue.
Maybe RDJ really likes money.
Don't we all?
It's pretty nice.
That's pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
I'll be honest, like I know Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't that great of a movie,
You know,
but
global
when they were
pandemic,
talking
end of
about
the
building
world,
up for the Sinister 6, I was pretty excited.
That
And then
was, yeah.
now we're not gonna get it, which kind of sucks because they just put too much into into Amazing Spider-Man 2. But Sinister 6 would have been sick.
Well, that's why I'm glad they're somewhat taking this route with the games, because from what I've heard, we'll see if it actually pans out. But Insomniac wants to do
Hey,
like a
Spider-Man,
trilogy,
there's another missing
but they want to set this up as
Latest
like its
MIA,
own
Steve
universe.
Hawkins. What
So
worries me about
like
him,
you
some
would
guys
in the
from
movies,
Tombstone's gang
except you're
started
getting it
dealing
all
with it
in games.
recently.
So it's
Steve
going to tell
hated
its
that.
own
It's a
story,
nice area, but he was too scared to do anything.
all
That'd
in
be
He's
cool.
corrupted.
games.
He might take out his anger
Which
on
would
you.
be
But
really
he's the
cool.
one who'd get hurt. This is the last picture Steve
It's
put up
basically
before he
like
went silent.
they want to make
I can
kind of
find
what
even more
the
reasons.
Arkham games did, but expand it to even more properties.
Right.
Basically,
Upper West Side. I think I need to
Right,
head north.
It's-
except its own universe.
it is tough to make superhero games. Like, I mean, the only successful ones really have been Spider-Man and Batman. Like, I
I
don't.
see
Right.
water to the west
Has there
of the
even been
trees.
like an actual
That narrows it
successful
down.
superhero game? Besides,
Well,
like,
I mean, not solo ones, but like just
I guess the Ultimate Alliance games are good.
Ultimate Alliance games,
I'm looking for a park
Marvel
by the
vs.
water,
Capcom,
northwest of
then
ESU.
I mean, not super successful, but successful enough to get a franchise. The Injustice, like there's
True,
been
yeah,
games
there
that
has
are,
been.
like
That's
together,
right. I didn't even think
but
about that.
solo games is rare. Like
Yeah.
that just doesn't happen.
But it would be cool. Like, I'm just thinking like, how do you make like an Iron Man game? I think could be done. I think a Thor, like a Thor type and Spider-Man type and a Superman type game is when you get a little bit difficult because like the story has to carry it and it has to be like believable because otherwise you're just this all-powerful being running around beating things up, and then when you get beat, you're just like, I'm Superman. How did that guy beat me? That makes no sense. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I think part of that.
Yeah, how did random thug on the street beat me up?
Right. Like that doesn't work in those games.
What they have for villains.
Yeah.
Spider-Man works because look at his rogue gallery. Batman works because look at his rogue gallery.
Yeah, that's true. That's really true. Yeah, because they all have like such good villains, and you can make a whole game just with. All
it's another reason why they're each company's most successful heroes is because their villains are so good that you can literally make any type of story, and you know you're gonna have hundreds of thousands of people that are gonna love that story, and you can keep building from it.
And a little guy might burn out.
Where everyone else has good villains, but they don't have multiple villains that appeal to everyone.
West Side is north of ESU.
Right.
Upper West Side. I wish you could just tell me. No, but it would be cool to have like an Avengers, like if they could make like an Ultimate Alliance type of game, but like make it look like this. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and like you don't have to have as many places.
Update it with that Omega. What is it? It's like Marvel Heroes Omega or whatever.
Oh,
which is all right. It was okay, but just, it wasn't.
But the
quite
graphics
as...
are nothing like this.
No, nothing like this. And they aren't. It wasn't quite as epic as the original Ultimate Alliance games, in my opinion. Like those games' storylines are just really good, and just keep dying here.
I'm doing one of those where you just have the picture and you have to find where they are, and I was not paying attention, so I'm not really sure where I'm going. Wherever ESU or whatever it is, what's the
Empire State University.
Empire, yeah, wherever that is. Where is the Empire State University? Avengers Tower.
Wow. That was lame. Oh, demolished by these demons. There's so many of them.
Dang.
Those big demons that really screw.
Yeah, those are tough.
Is this in the park?
I just failed the mission. They killed her.
Oh well. Huh.
That's fine.
Well.
She didn't have a last name, so it's not really that important to me.
She needs to suck it up.
Oh my goodness, this dang demon swordsman. Wow. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I need to change this power. Not doing the trick for me. Honestly,
What are you using?
I keep going. Well, I just have been using that concussive strike that this new Spider-Man 2099 outfit has.
Oh,
But I
gotcha.
keep going back to the Web Blossom because it's so useful for
It
when
is.
you have just a ton of people around you.
You are not wrong.
Alright, here we go.
The Upper West Side is north of ESU.
So I'll be honest, I have not put together a top 5 villains. But it shouldn't be too hard to make that off the top of my head.
Aha.
I see water to the
So
west
Robbie
of the
mentioned
trees.
it. Let's just get right into it.
Down.
Top 5 villains, boys. Top 5 Spider-Man villains. I should be specific.
I'll go
That would
last.
just be obvious since we're playing Spider-Man, but yeah, Zane mentioned Spider-Man, Batman, some of the best rogues gallery in all of superhero dumb.
Comic book dumb?
Comics? Comic books?
Comic book dumb? Comic dumb.
So I'm looking
Comic
for a
dumb.
park
There
by
you
the
go.
water, northwest of ESU.
So, top 5 Spider-Man villains. Who wants to go first?
Oh. I'll go last.
Go Zane, since you're basically done with this game. You can probably concentrate better than all of us.
I'm just trying to concentrate because I'm in like the final cutscenes and trying to watch what's happening.
Oh,
dude.
gotcha. Oh yeah, you said you still had main storyline to go, huh?
Yeah, so I'm just trying
If
to
I can find a
finish it
park
up
on the
here.
west side, next
Gotcha.
to water, I can use it to track the location.
Max, where you at in the game?
I'm in the elevator shafts fighting demons. So, but
Demons. Number 1 villain,
So
Demons.
I'm looking for a park by the water.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for demons.
Oh, come on. Really?
Alright, well, Isaac, you might as well go because no one else is going.
You start, Isaac. I'll go after you.
Alright. Top 5. Starting off with... I'll go with
Northwest of ESU.
Craven the Hunter as number 5. And he's not one that really you see a lot of if you're not a comic book fan, honestly, because he, first glance, he kind of is a little bit of a lame villain, but when you get into the comics and stuff, he's actually like a really good villain, and he's like, I don't know, like he's like doing it for fun, you know, so it makes him a little more challenging of a villain that he like loves just hunting Spider-Man.
Right.
So I just thought that aspect of him was pretty fun. So Craven the Hunter at 5. 4, I've got Mysterio, and I guess that's probably a little bit of a shocker because he honestly kind of is a little bit of a lame villain, but I've always just liked his look. Just looks like a
He's
pretty,
wearing a fishbowl for a helmet.
yeah, he's got the mysterious Mysterio thing going on, you know. So, and he's like uses, I mean, he's like basically just a dude that uses like magic tricks basically to
Philip, what can you tell me about Steve?
help him.
Well,
use
isn't it
it's like,
his backstory is like was in the movie, so it's all like illusion and
yeah,
practical
yeah,
effects and
it's
stuff
pretty
like
cool.
that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Isn't
So,
Jake Gyllenhaal going to be playing him in the new movie?
yeah, that's what they announced.
Did
I
they
don't
actually
know. I
announce
think
that, or is that
they-
just a rumor?
They announced that he's going to be playing him, but they didn't announce what movie, right? They just announced that he's going to be playing him in like future Spider-Man.
A movie
iterations
all
or
about
whatever.
Mysterio. Perfect. 10 out of 10 stars.
10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Would recommend highly.
All the stars possible. I have no idea what I'm doing. Super.
Let's see. That was my 4.
That was
right?
4.
3. Maybe my list is a
Water
shocker
to the west of the
because
trees.
I don't have
That narrows it down.
one of the major ones on here, but I have 3. I have Lizard. I've always really liked Lizard. That was like the first villain that I like got into as a Spider-Man fan. And basically that also is just because he looks cool. But I guess I also like the fact that he's completely a villain. He's just like kind of got into a sucky situation, and he just kind of does stuff for himself to, like, you know, maybe that makes him selfish too, but he's not like doing stuff to just ruin people's lives. He's like doing stuff to help him and his family and stuff like that. And he just looks really cool in the comics. I kind of hate that they butchered him in Amazing Spider-Man 2. I really hated that version of Lizard. He looked so dumb. He's like
he
human.
was in Amazing
teeth.
Spider-Man 1.
Or was it? No, it was 2,
Yeah, he was
wasn't
in,
it?
no, he's in 1. He was the only villain in 1.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it was 1. But yeah,
it
he just looks so dumb in that one. I was really bummed. Like, that was my favorite thing about him, is that he looks like a sweet dinosaur lizard dude, and he just looked like a weird human lizard hybrid in that movie. So pretty disappointing. But Lizard himself is a pretty sweet dude, so that's why he's number 3 on my list. And then I have Carnage at 2.
Oh yeah.
This Carnage is pretty
What am I doing? I'm not.
just crazy, and you know, like, I feel like he's one of Spider-Man's most difficult foes, because the guy literally does not care if he could kill everybody and be like totally fine with it. Like, he just has no reservations, because he's a serial killer, so obviously he doesn't care if he kills people.
True.
But yeah, so he's just like a really crazy villain, and just the whole Carnage / Venom look of those guys. Like, I love their spider outfits and similarities to Spider-Man at the same time as, you know, kind of being his arch nemesis.
Oh yeah.
And then my number 1 is Venom because of that. So he's the bomb.
No Green Goblin.
Venom. Nope, no Gobby. Although he is, I mean, I don't know if there's a Spider-Man villain that I don't like, so all of them are on my honorable mentions lists. But
That's just cheating.
Yeah, I know. It is cheating. But is there one that's... I'm trying to think of one that's like lame that I really don't like.
I mean, Mysterio would probably be a lot of people's pick, I would think.
Yeah.
For kind of a little bit... Someone who might be a little lamer.
I agree that he's a lame supervillain, but he's still cool.
But he's my supervillain, dang it.
He's my supervillain. So yeah, that's my list. Venom definitely tops it.
Alright, I'll go. You guys ready for my top 5?
Is it going to be edgy?
Yep.
It's going to be edgy. Number 5.
So edgy.
You ready?
Ready.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, all right, I like it because I didn't.
Yeah.
You are. That's just such a Mark thing to do.
Your wife said she lost the checkbook. Thanks for the good news. I love him.
Great line.
Oh, I love him so much. So good.
Number 4, Black Cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the Catwoman to his Batman.
Yeah. Number 3, Doc Ock.
Oh yeah.
Number 2, Mysterio.
I like Mysterio too, Mark.
I'm
but
all
not
in.
Isaac.
Not
Like
Isaac. Doesn't
Mysterio.
care that you
Not
liked it.
Isaac, when Isaac is
Did
puts
you say
Mysterio on
Stan Lee?
his list. It's not.
He's in this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
I
saying
thought you were
he's
putting him on your list. Like, I don't know if that one.
Alright.
I don't know if that fits, Mark.
Number 1 is Stan Lee.
For creating him. No, she didn't create him. Well, I guess he did, but not what he looked like. That was Jack Kirby.
Right.
Moving on from that.
The real goat.
Number 1, the one and only Shocker.
That corrupted guy bit off more than he could chew. Guess I have to rescue him before I
No.
Shocker is your one.
Yeah.
Shocker is his one.
He's literally my favorite from the cartoon.
Oh.
And his outfit's my favorite.
His outfit.
You don't mean Electro?
No, Electro can suck it.
Electro. Okay, Electro might be the one that people are like. I don't like him.
An honorable mention is him. I think that's what made that movie I don't know which Amazing Spider-Man it was. The second
Number
one.
2, yeah.
That character was just nothing against Jamie Foxx, but oh my gosh, I couldn't stand that villain's.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like.
I didn't mind. I honestly didn't mind him.
It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. It was.
Yeah,
their
there was a lot of other things that were wrong in that.
Like
game.
I would have rather had the goofy ass suit than him all blue.
Right.
Yeah,
That was fun.
I would have rather had the suit too. I think.
Oh my gosh, I didn't notice this until right now. Trump Tower is Fisk Tower.
Fisk Tower, yeah.
Are you serious? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And there's just a guy in a suit on top of the roof just looking at the wall. That's not weird at all. Oh, and there's a bunch of other guys in suits in the second court. I'm just gonna leave.
Yes. Beat him up.
This wasn't your fault.
I couldn't beat him up. I would have.
So a second list without Green Goblin.
Yeah.
This is, I'm shocked.
Okay, what's your list then? You didn't even make a list.
My
that
list
means
is
your
last.
list didn't have
I'm
Green
going
Goblin
last.
in it, so that's 3 lists, I guess, without Green Goblin. So
All right, I'll go.
I'm just reminded.
I will
I'm just reminded. I want to throw the correction. It was Steve Ditko, not Jack Kirby.
Oh my bad. Yeah, you're right.
And
I only
Zane
get-
with
I
the
only get my info
and
from
Zane
Google.
with the Google search.
No, he's right. That was I spoke
No,
right.
he's right. Yeah, we know.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Sam. Great job.
I had Jack Kirby on the mind though.
You should always have.
Unrelated reason.
It was just his birthday, like a month ago or something.
Much excitement. Thank you.
All right, so what's your list, Max?
My list is number 5. Just like Isaac, Craven the Hunter.
Doc left
I
word.
really want a Spider-Man Craven the Hunter movie. I think it would be really
That would be
cool.
sweet.
I think
That'd be
Jeffrey
really cool.
Dean Morgan would make a great Craven.
He would fit really well in the Marvel universe because honestly, they could kill him off and people wouldn't really care that much, and he would make a really good villain.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. A lot of fun. Number 4 is Mysterio. I think people are gonna love Mysterio after Jake Paul, but I think Mysterio is a great villain. I love characters that make Spider-Man emotionally distressed, and all 5 of these characters on my list do that. So Mysterio is number 4. Number 3 for me is Chameleon. I like him a lot. When I would read the comics, and there was a book I read that I really enjoyed Chameleon, there was a villain in it, so he's always fun. Green Goblin at 2.
There you go.
I'm with you, Robbie. I have no idea how that doesn't make people's list, because that is like
Right.
that's his
Because
villain in
there's
my head.
Black Cat and J. Jonah Jameson.
Besides,
You're right, Mark.
besides Venom and Carnage, like
Right,
He's
and I
usually the
don't
number
see how
one, right?
anybody, and I don't see how Venom can't be one. Like, I just don't. Venom is the foil to Spider-Man
yeah.
in every way. So I mean, Green Goblin's too, but
Well, if we're gonna use that route, that's definition for villains, and it would be J. Jonah Jameson should be number 1 on all our lists. With that logic,
He is on all of our lists.
that
I
dude
would-
has a vendetta
And I-
to go. Never mind. Go on.
I
Why is
have
there a
Carnage
bench
as my
on top of
my honorable mention. So
Of a
yeah.
freaking. This game's weird. Moving on. I'm sorry.
You're good, Mark. No, it's fine. It's your Mark. It's your stream. It's your stream. You do what you gotta do. Okay. I'm just however I can support
Wait,
you.
it's my stream and I get none of the revenue.
Should we tell him?
Wait,
should we tell
who's
Mark
getting
that
the
there?
revenue
Should
for
we tell
this?
Mark that there isn't any revenue?
Nope. Just keep going. Keep rolling.
Oh,
Keep
okay,
rolling.
sorry, my bad.
Just keep-
Yeah, there's a lot of revenue. We're using it to make a better stream. Don't worry about it. That's actually
Yeah.
that's actually how we paid
That's
for
what
all the.
people say.
That's actually how all of us paid for the game.
Well, you guys suck. Wish I could attach to that.
Hey, Spider-Man!
All right, who was after Green Goblin? Was that Carnage with you or Venom?
Venom. Right?
Venom.
Never showed for a meet today. All vanished at once.
Max?
Venom's at 1.
Which one?
Venom's at 1.
Attack. Things are escalating. What's their last
The
name?
Tom Hardy Venom.
The club president, Harold, showed up in a tourist.
I like
Tom
the Bane
Hardy.
version, yeah.
Yeah.
Bane
version. Whatever,
No
whatever
one cared
Venom
who I was until I got the
Mark,
symbiote.
You know what, Mark? Whatever Venom you want, want
Symbiote?
is which one.
Symbiotes?
Whatever.
Symbiotes.
Tomato.
Symbiotes?
Gotta head to the southeast edge of the island.
Oh my gosh. And by accident, I'm on top of the Empire State Building.
Oh, good for you.
That wasn't an accident.
Oh, wait, am I? I don't know what building
That's
this
a
is.
beautiful accident. Let's be real.
Alright, who's got the next list? Is it
I think Zane has.
Yeah, I think that would be me. Yes.
Are you finishing the game, Zane? Because if you want to finish the game, I can just do
Yeah,
it.
credits are rolling.
Okay, so you can go ahead. Then.
Guys, Zane, they're rolling. He's a
So did you get the platinum trophy?
The eastern shoreline and go south from there.
Well, I gotta get through all this stuff first, but
Brooklyn Bridge
side
is in the
note, the
southeast corner of the island.
end of this game is really good.
Well, spoilers.
Does Spider-Man become the woman he's always wanted to be?
You'll have to play and find out.
He actually becomes Spider-Woman.
But anyways, my list would be number 5. I have Scorpion.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, there's so many good ones.
Number 4, I will go Mysterio.
Ooh,
A lot of
Man, I'm surprised that Mysterio's on everyone's list.
Mysterio's a baller, man.
The only one.
Mysterio is a baller.
We all watched the cartoon. We all know.
Isaac was like, I thought I was going to be unique, and now everyone has him. Jeez.
No, I'm still unique.
I'm just basic like all these other fools.
No, you're unique, Isaac. I think you're very
Just
unique.
basic.
Sparks every time they hit the truck.
Max thinks I'm unique, so I think that's.
I think
all
you're
you
the
need.
most unique.
Okay, those don't go very far.
Alright. Number 3, I'm actually gonna go with the Vulture. Because he's one of Spider-Man's oldest villains.
The old man wearing a cape Vulture, or the Vulture from Homecoming?
Well, the Vulture from Homecoming was awesome.
He was awesome.
But then number 2, Green Goblin, obviously, and then number 1, Venom, which is kind of like how a lot of it. My honorable mention that I really wanted to put on this list was Hobgoblin. I freaking love Hobgoblin.
Yeah, I know. I think I like Hobgoblin even better than Green Goblin. Honestly.
It's both up there. Like Hobgoblin, in essence, was the better Green Goblin because he had all of his powers and none of his craziness.
Yeah, true.
But yeah.
I like it.
I knew what I was doing was wrong.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Nice.
It was nice.
Nice. All right, Robbie, you gotta hit us with it now.
Impromptu
We've heard
list making.
all of our lists.
Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson.
Okay, number 5. I have to throw Carnage in there. He was my OG Spider-Man, so he's in there. He's my first connection to Spider-Man. He's got to make an appearance. Number 4, we'll go Doc Ock. I like the sciencey part of it. I like the human connection that Peter Parker has with Doc Ock. I think that makes it, that much more impactful. Number 3, we will go. It's a toss-up. Because I know my 1, and I know my 2. Number 3. Actually, I've been reading more Kraven the Hunter, and this is gonna sound dumb, but my son has these 5-minute Marvel stories, and there's a few of them that have Kraven the Hunter in them, and I'm just like, that sounds like a really awesome villain. So I've looked up a little more on him, and he actually sounds really cool. So I don't really have that much of a connection with him, but the idea of him that I have in my head, I'll throw that in. So he should probably be number 5. Anyways, terrible list.
Wow.
Number 2 is Green Goblin, and then number 1 is Venom, like everyone else has said.
I don't know how you can have a list without Venom at 1 and Green Goblin 2.
Right.
It floors me that Green Goblin's not on your list.
Easy, put
floors
James Jonah Jameson in it.
Yeah, but at least Mark's got some kind of rationale. I don't know if it's a full rationale, but we will accept it, and we love Mark for who he is.
Whoa. Don't assume that I love him.
Well, obviously you don't, but Maybe other people do.
Just a suit.
Okay, never mind.
Max. Ugh, hate it.
Yuck.
How dare you assume anything about Mark? You don't even know him.
Okay, I'll be done.
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you?
So what do you have left to get, Zane, in your
Yeah.
trophies?
How are you gonna platinum?
Nothing. I just got the platinum.
Oh, you did?
Oh my gosh, you're so amazing.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun.
You're just waiting for the chicks to roll in now.
So, was it the easiest game to platinum, in your opinion, that you've ever done?
No.
Well, this is the only second platinum I've ever gotten, but it was pretty easy.
Really?
What was your first?
Rocket League.
Rocket League, yeah.
Robbie was just talking about that before we started, too.
Yep. Rocket League is super easy to platinum. So is Infamous Second Son. It's basically Infamous Second Son is basically to platinum. It's basically this game, just smaller. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is the Bowery.
Okay, there's a suit you unlock, and the power's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it? So that's the last one, and when you like beat the game, you unlock the suit.
Well, technically, the suit is you unlock it when you 100% every district.
Oh shoot! Dang. So I've got a ways to go.
But it's not really a suit. It's Spider-Man just in his underwear. It's hilarious.
Whoa.
What?
And
now you
his
ruined it
suit
for me.
His
power-
underwear?
Yep,
What?
and his here. This is the picture. And his
What's the
suit
superpower?
power is called Equalizer, and it makes everyone go down in one hit, but it also makes you go down in one hit.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Interesting. So if you're really good at combos, you could
We're hitting the dodge
pretty good
button.
work with that. Dang. That's not me. I get hit so many times during all of my
Right.
fights.
Just like, yeah, no.
I will say that the dodge system does seem to be a little iffy at times, because I think it gets confused when two people are attacking. You'll like dodge one, but won't dodge the other one. But for the most
Yeah.
part, gotten a lot better at it. First couple hours playing was not pretty.
Yeah, it was just took a while to get used to too. Just because I personally I'd never played the was it PS2 version of Spider-Man?
Which one are you trying to talk about?
Either of them because I never had a PlayStation growing up. But
All right.
I never played those previous ones, so like this is like a totally brand new game to me. So just like the whole different play style, it's basically the same style as the Arkham games.
Except for
but,
they switch from the
just
circle
like
to the
getting
triangle,
used to this.
or the triangle to the circle.
Just getting used to the web swinging and all that stuff took me a little bit of time, but after you get the hang of it, it's like so fun to just go swinging around.
Okay, I'm an idiot, but I had my other guy on my list. I just forgot him. It was Rhino. I love Rhino.
Ooh, Rhino, yeah.
I'm an idiot. I should have made a list.
Oh, you're not.
Don't tell me what I'm not. No, Rhino's a boss. He's a big stupid villain, but he's a boss.
Ooh, this Last Stand suit's kind of cool.
And I love him because the first, I think, wasn't there was a 64 version Spider-Man game, right? And you like, I think it was 64, maybe it was PlayStation. I'm having trouble remembering, but I'm pretty sure the first guy you fight is Rhino, and you fight him like a bunch of times, and that was so fun. I just loved fighting Rhino.
No need to thank me, Sable dudes.
So, yeah.
It's kind of rude you didn't.
So just insert that into my third of my terrible list because I suck.
I will say, I like just about pretty much all the Spider-Man villains. Doc Ock kind of gets on my nerves a little bit, but the superior
And
Spider-Man...
Vulture doesn't?
Oh, Vulture does too, yeah, a little bit. Just because he's an old guy.
He's just old guy.
Just the fact that he's an old guy. But the superior Spider-Man story arc is fantastic.
It is so good.
Yeah.
Doc Ock. You actually I love that you like get in his head and you like up to that point you just think he's this super, like, which he is, super like arrogant and stuff like that. But you just like see the reasoning behind his thinking and stuff like that. And it's like it's actually kind of cool. So that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, it was very insightful and I really enjoyed it.
I appreciate you as a human being.
I appreciate
you. As my friend.
The gentleman and the scholar.
Love laying out bullies.
All the suits are so cool though. Gear itself, epic.
What's
The
okay?
stealth
What's the
suits.
least favorite suit? I think that's easier to answer, isn't it? Because
yeah.
I know which ones are my least favorite.
All right, what's your least favorite since you already have one?
Probably the wrestling suit. Like I get it for like what it was used for, but I'm not gonna ever wear it in the game.
True. Okay. Also, the homemade suit, like I love that they have it in there, but also probably not gonna wear that one.
Yeah, that one, and then those two, homemade suit and the wrestling suit.
Well, and the classic suit. I mean, I get that's you start with that one, so it's like why it's damaged and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Never gonna put that one on again since it's literally a damaged version of the suit right next.
But it does look kind of cool, damage like that. You can't lie. Like the battle damage is kind of cool. I think.
Debatable.
And honestly, I don't honestly like the Stark suit that much, just because I don't
really?
I don't really like the spider. Like it looks like a tick. It doesn't look like a spider.
Yeah.
Like
sure.
Like I love the ones that have like the big spider going all the way across
yeah,
his
like
chest and everywhere.
the negative suit spider is like my favorite spider, I think. It's like just all across the whole chest. It's sweet. Also, Scarlet Spider is a pretty sweet outfit.
Classic, yeah.
Good one. The Noir I kind of like, but yeah, like you said, Robbie, it would be sweet if it had like a spider symbol somewhere.
And
on
if
it.
you
Even
could
if
use
it
the
wasn't
gun.
classic chest and back. You could use the gun. Shoot people
Like,
off.
there's just a gun right
Spider-Man.
there. Why can't I just use it? I don't get it. That's stupid.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was our Spider-Man
Super
stream.
Awesome, fun times.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, in the future, are we going to keep doing Fortnite, or are we going to find a different game? Like,
I
what are we
mean,
gonna do
we got
about
Dead
this?
by
We could do some
Daylight. We could
Destiny
try
or something.
out. We could do
True,
some
could
Rocket
try out some
League.
Dead by Daylight.
Some Rocket League,
Yeah,
maybe.
Max is going to be the
And we can
guy
maybe-
that kills everybody. In
We
Dead
can
by
always come
Daylight.
back and we can
Is
always
some of
come
that
back to
revenue going to be
Fortnite.
used to pay for both those games for me?
You don't have
yeah,
PlayStation
I mean,
Plus?
It's part of the stream,
Dead
so
by Daylight
yeah.
was free. Why
Don't you have these free games?
Yeah, dude. What the heck, man?
Does Max have Dead
That's
by
not
Daylight?
our. It's not our
Nope.
fault if you don't have the free games. Okay.
Nope, but I'm not buying it either.
I thought you downloaded it. It's free.
So you're good, Mark.
It's free. Yeah, it's not our fault if you don't have it already.
Zane, how is your PS4? I don't think I ever asked you about it. I
Yeah,
just
is
saw
it
the awesome
super pro?
pictures.
Do you feel like a pro
So
playing it?
pro. I'm so happy. Yeah.
They just call you ninja.
I mean, you can if you want.
Never.
Spin Ninja. That's Zane's new.
I'm just
Spin
ready
Ninja.
for the DLC to start coming out. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Oh, Venom DLC. Like, they gotta have a Venom DLC.
That'd be awesome. But we'll see what we get first with the Black Cat one.
I'm trying to think. I think the only DLCs that I've ever spent money on is Battle Pass and Fortnite. But if this game comes out with some sweet DLCs, I might have to.
I had all the. I've bought every season pass for all the Arkham games. So.
Ooh,
I've had
my
all those.
DC Universe membership is now active.
Nice.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity.
I didn't
Alright,
buy that.
boys
I thought about
and
buying
girls,
that, and I haven't
everybody
decided
watching.
yet if I'm going to.
Thanks for
Bye,
watching.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. You're great. You're all fantastic. Okay, how do I stop the stream? I forgot. Stop broadcasting.